So I'm going to basically read something from my book, Geo-Negative Axis, Code of Earth's Creational System. You should really get this. It's a great book. I'm the only one that has it. So they don't have the nose thing and the, all of the, not authentic, and it's going to the wrong source. So anyway, or you call me. So this is the GNA book, and I'm going to randomly open it, and we're going to see what it wants us to say today. So this is Earth's book. So Earth gets to speak, Earth gets to decide. Let's see. That was inspirational. The atmosphere harnessing this is providing encasement of housing energy, and it works from the smallest and closest to the soul. Being it is described to 1/10,000th the size of a tip of a hair. The atom, when it is activated with a soul, is a whole thing. Is a whole other thing. That's actually Bhagavad Gita, by the way. So what I've just read about, that's from ancient Vedic text. And GNA is within the atom's nucleus, but it also can be separate as a soul as we are. It is a different type of giving impulse which has independence. The atom or soul, super soul, which is in all and has to be aside with the soul in order to give out life, which becomes a substrate that flourishes in this environment. The smaller or closer to dense pure light a thing is, the more it is, or the more potential it has. As with humans, as a sperm we can grow and morph the greatest exponentially in size ever in our life and existence. That is the law of this world, as it is on a geo-negative axis. So basically, this is a good page I'll open up to. This is some stuff that I had a great time revealing. The fact that when a semen grows, it's the biggest. It's the biggest it ever grows. It grows 1,000,000 times in size over the distance of like say time, for instance, like in 18 months or something, or 21 months. They're always showing the fetus growing. So sorry, not 18 months, 18 days. Or 21 days, they keep on showing how it's growing. So, and it's exponentially, actually, though, it's humongous. So overnight or whatever, it completely expands from nourishment. That's the greatest thing, because when it's the smallest is when it's the strongest. This is what this is talking about. How the GNA is devising this creation as the smallest. So that being, it can thereupon be harnessed in everything. So that's how everything works. That's how everything connects, because it's in everything. It's all connected through GNA, through the light particle. So the thinner something is, the more it's connected. That's the understanding. It kind of goes to show a little bit. Like we see things that are smaller, usually cuter, or like kittens, for instance, they're cuter than cats for some reason, or for some reason thin people. Or looked at as they look better in clothes, they're more chic. Depending on what you're looking for, it's the model clothing. So beauty is also how to beholder, but there's also a standard. That's also what GNA I try to explain, is that there is a set bar standard even for beauty. So what to speak about? So that's why I said it's true that two people can be their perfect match because of that. This is in the book, because two people can actually have the same, let's say, destination, or similar at least, to the point that they intermingle most of their life. It just perfectly fits together, let's say. So in the last part I say, just as in water it collected from earth and then again it emitted from rain clouds, so does all energy have a similar context. Earth is not the origin of water contextually. So it is working both ways, forming and uniformed, in and out, even with the major substrates, light and air. We see it starts from the sky of Earth, mixing with light and atmosphere and temperature, making rain occur. So we see how things are occurring. The light definitely playing a big part. Like as I was saying, I was walking with a friend, actually this guy Che, when we were in Berkeley, and he didn't want to walk further, so somehow or other I induced a little light and a cloud burst, and the rain went away because he was worried about the rain. So we are connected to the rain. We are energy. The shamans and all that stuff is real. We can control the rain, but we have to make sacrifices. So if you want to start making rain, you have to go do your sacrifice every day. You have to first learn how to live selflessly. That's the hard part, because otherwise your sacrifices are always tainted. You can't give and at the same time try to be receiving. So first you have to learn how to give, and give mens. Mens is always something that could hold us back from that understanding. A simple mens can block everything. You can do so much work, but then boop, something a little, boom, can block. So you have to see with God and everything to make your amends. Don't have things out there, because it becomes ruinous, and it just becomes a taint war. I taint you taint me, we taint each other. But anyway, so light and soul. Light, basically, what I was explaining is the most dense matter. So light, then, we can perceive is the origin because of that. Because the most dense, or the small, just from the semen, we can see that, how it grows, how much exponentiality it has. It can grow. Like all these people talking about these stocks and coins. Oh, if you get this, it's going to grow like this. If you get that, it's going to grow like that. What? But it started from something small, so that's what makes it amazing. So when something starts from small, or something started from nothing, that's what makes it amazing. That's also understood in the GNA book. That's encoded in the fabric of the world. So even morality, conscience, knowledge, everything has an equip. It has an equip. It's something with something. It's working with something. It's transgressing. It's transforming. It's not just coming out of the thin air. So, anyway, you enjoy your rest of your whatever you can day, and go for the week as well. And we'll catch up. GNA.com, GNA at Gmail. Use Geo-Negative Axis. You want to get the book? Good time to get the book. I'm trying to put it on something else like 5 Mile or something like that. I think so look out for 5 Mile Geo-Negative Axis book coming over there. I'm look into that right now. See ya.